Hi, welcome to my channel. Lessons in how to read palms on Alpha Wisdom. I'm Mystic Cassandria. I'm a psychic, palmist, Reiki master, author, and musician. This is lesson 23. I missed you last week, but we have lesson 23 today. The last time we were here, you were shown a palm and you were to practice and seeing if you could read it, how well you could do. We're going to go over that today and other things. All right, let's get started. This is the illustration that you had before. All right, here is the palm. You can see the lifeline, the headline, and the heart line. How did you do with this? Okay, one new skill. At the beginning of a line, let's say the lifeline, for example, that's the start of when you are ready to get involved with that line. For example, the lifeline begins at the beginning of your life. So if we had to time this, we would say that that lifeline is over there under, more or less on the side of the index finger, just below the index finger on its side, between the thumb and the index finger, where the line begins. That's the beginning of your life. Age 1 or in months and so on. It continues down all around. So as you look at this, you can indirectly time this. We'll be talking about timelines in future lessons. But you look at it to see the quality. Do you see any disruptions at the line at the beginning, early part of life? And does that make a change toward the end as we go on toward the center, down the center as it wraps around the thumb ball? Okay, all right. So that's something you can add to it. Even with the mental line or your headline, if you look closely at that, you see it's close to the lifeline. It looks attached at the beginning of this person's life, and then it sort of branches off. Separation. There is space between the lifeline and the headline. All right, let's take a look at the heart line. Since this involves emotion and feelings, as we grow and get older, we are going to be hurt. It's adjusting to this life and seeing what you're sensitive to, how it bothers you, and eventually you mature and you kind of grow out of it. All right? So the beginning of the heart line is under the little finger. Okay. So as we look at this fate line, which is in the center of the palm, we can see that this fate line is attached to the lifeline and it moves up. As it moves up, it looks faint there, but it seems to go right up toward the middle of the middle finger, which is Saturn. All right, just as a review, it shows that the person is satisfied, well settled in that type of work. Okay. All right, that's an overview of it. So in summary, we can say that the person has a strong lifeline. There are a few glitches in it, little disruptions, but notice that the line seems to stay straight. It's not broken or separated. So that may be little headaches, little illnesses, but not strong enough to keep you in bed or go to the hospital. All right. So as the person matures, gets older, the line looks clean. Very good. So this person, as they mature and get older, they will have good energy, they will have good vitality, and we don't see any potential for illness. All right? So it sort of tells a story of what is going to happen in your life. Let's take a look at the headline. Okay, the headline looks good. There seems to be a few disruptions around the very late teens and the early 20s. But around 29, age 29, it's like they get it. They decide what they're going to do, and the mental capacities are clear as to what they want to do. And the line appears clear and defined. Okay, and let's take a look at the heart line. Well, the heart line, I don't know how well you could see it, but there are disruptions for a while. So this person is emotionally hurt or feels some hurt at the beginning of their getting involved with situations where their emotions or their feelings, and I guess that's about everything. But as they mature, you notice toward the end of the line, it seems to be clear, and it's going up toward the center or between the index finger and the middle finger. And finally, we look at the fate line, which join to the lifeline means that this person is working and influenced by some work done in the family. It could be being a part of the family's business or doing the same kind of work that someone in the family did. All right? And it goes up. The line appears clear. The person seems very focused, and the line thins out. And this is where you would need a magnifying glass to really look at it, because to you it may appear the line has stopped, but no, the line has not stopped. The line continues on, and it seems to stop at the base of the Saturn finger. So that could be where they retire from that and maybe enjoying life and deciding maybe there's something else they want to do. Okay? That's an overview of what can happen in a hand. So now, do you feel you could do that? Okay, of course you can. When you're doing this, just give it your best. And the most important thing, I can't stress enough, only say what you see. Analyze what you see. Do not add, because people do believe what you say. And you don't want to say anything that's not quite right. And we have our own will to decide on how we're going to treat our lives. And if there's a change, we see that adjustment or that change in the palms. All right? So this covers lesson 23, and we will continue with this either for lesson 24 in our next lesson. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you're learning something and you're applying these skills. Look at your palms if there's no one else. Start looking at palms of hands that you see of people on television or around people talking or your friends. Just take a look. You'd be surprised how you are this is beginning to gel with you. So if you like this video, please give a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you haven't already. Thanks for watching. Continue to stay safe and see you next time. Bye.